Hey everybody, so I have a question for you. What are you doing to distinguish yourself from everybody else and break through your prospect? What are you doing to become a red X in a sea of white circles? I mean, usually there's two camps. Ones that say that relevance is the most important, and you have others that say that personalization is the most important, and of course they're both important. I mean, if your offer has no relevance to your prospect, then there's not necessarily a need for them to speak with you, at least right now. And of course personalization is very important, is because the prospect gets hundreds of messages a day. So how do you stand out from everybody else when most messages all look the same? And of course, then you have the C-suite. I mean, they expect the personalization, so the difficulty is even higher. And so that's a really big question. How do you create a memorable experience that gets you heard? And that's very important. Creating an experience that's different than anything else and really makes your prospect feel special, because it's about them. And you see, and that's what I would love to share with you today. In 2018, I created my first creative campaign that was scaled, and it's virtually the same one that I'm going to show you today. And it was for an awesome but new and small intellectual property technology company that just wasn't well known yet, and we needed to reach out to technology CEOs for companies ranging from about 20 million to 2 billion. And obviously that's difficult. But as Barney Stinson would say, challenge accepted. So for today's recreation, I'm going to play our very busy CEO, Scott Ingram. All right, let's do this. Okay, package one. We open it up, and we see the movie Speed with Keanu Reeves, one of the greatest actors ever, also known as John Wick. And of course, a personalized message. And the message says, Scott, moving too slowly in business can be dangerous. To be continued. Quick disclaimer, I don't actually recommend that you use the movie Speed along with this message. It may cause alarm. What you should probably do is get the movie Talladega Nights, and then attach the message that says, in business, if you're not first, you're last. And next, we have package two. And after we open it up, we see a mini travel chess set. And of course, we can't forget a personalized note. And the note says, Scott, always be 3 to 5 moves ahead of your competition. And of course with an ellipses at the end to indicate that more packages are coming. Okay, now for package 3, we open it up, and inside is a light bulb, trapped inside of a block of wood, and it will not come out. Not sure how it got in there. It seems like a job for an engineer to try to reverse. Anyways, next comes with a personalized note, and the note says, Scott, securely capture your ideas in a unique way. And of course with an ellipses, once again to indicate that there's another package coming. And finally, our fourth and final package, but this one's different. Scott notices it's much bigger, and he pulls out a full-sized safe. I mean, who would have seen that coming? And of course, there's a note attached, and Scott opens it. And it says, Scott, but most importantly, protect your business first. Keep it safe. It also says at the bottom, scratch here for combo. It looks like a scratchable sticker. And below that, a penny next to hint, sales success stories launch. And soon Scott, he scratches away with the penny and he sees the number 2016. And funny enough, that's the same year that Scott launched Sales Success Stories. And as we punch in the combo, of course 2016, we open it up. And inside is a personalized dollar bill with Scott's face on it. And it's real. And of course, a note. And that note is up to you. Okay, so most of you are probably wondering, Nathan, how well did this campaign perform? And of course, I'm happy to answer that. But first, let's look at just a few variables that can impact your outcome. And those are, how big of a company you're reaching out to? What is the seniority of the prospect that you're reaching out to? How competitive is the industry? And of course, how big and well known is your company? And so I'm going to put it this way. If a small company in a really competitive space that's reaching out to about mid to large enterprise companies, specifically CEOs, can achieve about a 50% response rate, most of you should be able to do even better. And I would love to see that. But you know what? There are some outcomes that go even beyond response rates that are really awesome to see. And I'll just share a couple. So for example, if the CEO didn't immediately reach out to me and I would follow up and call the office, sometimes I would just say, I'm the one who sent the packages. And oftentimes that individual would just start laughing. So you know that you made an impact beyond just the prospect. You made it fun for the entire office and it got everybody talking. And that's cool. But you know what? One of the coolest impacts where it really solidified that, hey, we created an awesome experience for that prospect that made them feel special was when a CEO of a company that was between 1 to 1.5 billion told me that not only was I the first salesperson that they took a meeting with, I was the first salesperson that they even responded to. And that is awesome. And so I think that we answer a couple of our original questions. How do we create a memorable experience that gets us heard? And how do we create an experience for the prospect that makes them feel special? And one of the ways we did that is we gave them something that they've never seen before. And today, Scott Ingram and I wanted to inspire you to do the same. And I hope that we accomplished that. So, if any of you out there needing help on your journey, please feel free to reach out to me. But remember, make your prospect feel special. Give them an experience. Give them something they've never seen before. Good luck.